G'day everyone, it's Wolfie here, and I'm just doing a little vinyl alert for those of you who are collectors, and that's what you tune in for anyway, isn't it? A thing started selling last night, which I think maybe you should be aware of. Gary Newman did a concert in a cemetery of all places over in the US. It's called Here in the Black, and you can get it on DVD and CD as well, and there's a download of it. But it's also out on two heavyweight vinyl picture discs, and they're numbered. And the thing is, there's only 500 sets, so apparently it's selling out. Although that's a bit of a marketing thing, isn't it? You know, if you're an artist, you say, "Hurry! All my things are pretty much gone," and they're like, there might be like 1,000 left. Okay, there might be 3 left. Who knows? But yeah, they're going for 50 British pounds, which is really quite expensive. But considering that there's only 500 being made, it's something to consider, I think. So that's out there. Now, the way to get it is to go to Gary's homepage. It's easy enough to find. You just Google Gary Newman and you'll find his homepage. And go to the part in the webpage where you'll see his shop. On the phone, it sort of comes up as, 3 little bars that you tap, and it sort of opens up a thing, and you'll see shop in the middle. On the PC, I don't really know. I didn't look. But, if you want it, go there and see if you can get it. There's also a bundle for £75 if you're loaded. Although it's not much more, I suppose, but it also contains the DVD of the concert and the CD. And all of those things come with the download as well. So it's quite a nice pickup. It's something that's going to be quite rare. Look, 500 is very low. Of course, it's not going to be in the news like David Bowie's Black Star. Black Star is being sold on eBay like mad at the moment for unreasonable amounts of money. Something like 300 to 500 seem to be actually selling, whereas some people are trying their luck at about 1,000 or more, and it's not really happening. People are just not actually selling the record for that, and it's interesting to go to eBay and see prices inflated like that and going, oh my God, they're trying to sell a record for that price. But, whether it shifts or not, that's the thing. So it seems to be going for around about 400 at this point. But people are saying it's ultra rare. And I suppose if, 1 million people wanted it, fine, maybe it is. And I know a lot of people get theirs and unwrap it and start playing it and so forth, and then it sort of takes the beauty of it off. People want to buy a sealed album. Not so bad like in the old days when we had the Beatles or something like that in their White Album or whatever. And, if it's been used, okay, it's still rare. But these days it's like people don't really want it unless it's sealed. So, so the numbers sort of come down the more people sort of open their packages and, go through them and play them and so forth, and possibly not look after them as well as maybe they should. But yeah, compare 5,000 to 500. There's not many of them, and they're numbered too. And yeah, actually, that's something I was reading just recently too, that the Beatles actually came up with a numbering thing. It's like John Lennon or George Harrison or one of them said, hey, I've got an idea, we can number our albums. And the record company said, no, you can't do that. We haven't got things to do that. And he said, sure. What you can do is, get some kind of odometer thing and kind of stamp it into the labels. It should work. And they must have gone back to the place and had a discussion and thought to themselves, yeah, we can do that. And so the White Album was the first album ever to be numbered, apparently. And many albums have been numbered since. Of course, we do it by laser these days, most of the time, I think. So anyway, that's up. So Gary Newman fans, and kind of Gary Newman, he's interesting because he's an electronic artist, and usually you sort of get that idea that 1980s kind of new wave, flock of seagulls kind of thing, Devo or whatever. That's what you sort of think of as an electronic band. But Gary Newman can actually be quite heavy at times. He played with Nine Inch Nails kind of just recently-ish. So, electronic but heavy at the same time. So, some of you guys might like that. So, anyway, there you go. Gary Newman, new record. That's all I have to tell you. I'm going to go away. See ya.